Hi Aries, welcome back. This is going to be a general reading for Aries. Oops. Alright. My name is Ninja. Welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, if you're a cross-watcher, just know that this is an all Aries channel. This is a general reading, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest for somebody else. You're coming out in this reading as King of Wands. No, that's good. That's really good. Alright, that's your energy. You are holding on to your power. Okay, you're getting things done. You're the person that gets things done, right? I see you coming out of a difficult situation here. This could be a financial situation or this could be a relationship. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries. Please and thank you. This also might be something that you're thinking about. You're thinking about getting out of a bad situation. Seems like your happiness seems to be something that's really heavy on your mind right now. Being happy, fulfillment is something that's very, it seems to be dominating what you've been thinking about lately. uh, it also has something to do with your finances, your stability. Something in the past here, something in your past has something to do with you being blocked or from you not being able to reach your goals. Something in your past that's also on your mind is something that like you were being blocked. Okay, like you had options and you were experiencing a lot of distractions, and you were probably more likely like having a lot of negative thoughts or something. Okay, and this was causing you to be blocked from reaching your like full potential or something. And what I can tell from here, it looks like this is something that you don't realize. Okay, this is something that it's like it's in the back of your head, but it's not something that you really recognize. What you seem to be really focused on here is more about your happiness and getting out of poverty, getting out of a financial situation, getting out of a bad relationship seems to be dominating your thought process at this time. Spirit, tell me more here for Aries. What's going on here for Aries? We have the Devil and the Sun. Okay. Hmm. Seems like there is something going on with you mentally, Aries, where you're going to you're having like negative emotions, but then you're trying to focus on positive things and having a positive change. I'm gonna go ahead and get some verification here, but that's what I'm getting. It's kind of like you're going from one extreme to the other mentally at this time. Spirit, give me some more information about the Devil, please, and thank you. So because of this negative mindset that you have going on at this time, it does seem like it's holding you back, right? And it's been something that's been holding you back. But I do see a positive change coming with the Sun card. Hmm. It looks like in the past, Aries, you've been through a period where you had to deal with extremes. A lot of extremes. So what I mean by extremes is this is like extremes in relationship, either like abusive relationships, okay, extreme thoughts, extreme negative thoughts, extreme toxicity, being around, people who are extremely toxic. Hmm. Dealing with a player, okay? Dealing with people who are lying here, or someone who is lying, dealing with somebody who is a player, somebody who thinks that they could just, treat anybody how they want it. It might have been a fire sign, could have been an air sign. So this person in the past, this is a past situation that you were in. This person seemed to drain you of your energy, caused you a lot of problems. A lot of problems because this person was lying. Um and the thing about their lies is that they were very reckless when it came to you. So they made you feel like you had no self-control over your future, you had no self-control or any kind of control over the outcome of things that you were doing, trying to do, or trying to succeed in here, okay? This was somebody who was very domineering in your life. This person caused you a lot of frustration here, and they might have caused you to act out impulsively because you were dealing with toxicity. You know what? It's like like you put, just visualize a frog in a hot pan, and the heat starts rising, and the frog what starts reacting, right? Um, that's basically what was happening to you. Like you were in the hot pan, and this person was so toxic, they were turning up the heat on you, causing you to react impulsively. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Um, yeah. So it looks like, here in the past you had a very unstable relationship, very toxic relationship. You might have even had problems with your career or job, okay? Or something about, maybe you had unreliable work where this person was constantly interrupting your life, okay? Especially your finances, making you dependent on them financially, okay? It looks like, it seems like this person caused you to lose a lot of money because you were dealing with the effects of being in a toxic relationship, okay? I do see with the 5 of cups, I'm sorry, 7 of cups coming out in reverse. I do feel like with the 7 of cups coming out in reverse, wow, because it came out over here, I just realized that. Huh. So there is a lot of things going on with you in the present time and in the past that had put you into a negative mindset. So it makes sense that, so in the past you were dealing with these thoughts. Okay, so you had somebody in your life, very narcissistic type of person, right? Very toxic person that pretty much made you feel bad about yourself, to the point where you have these negative thoughts, right? And subconsciously, what I'm seeing here, and subconsciously now, even though I do see you here focusing on your happiness, okay, trying to get yourself out of this could be extreme financial debt, this could be poverty, this could be coming, well, it looks like you're coming out of a bad relationship, right? And you're trying to really focus on your happiness. You're trying to really focus all your attention on being fulfilled, right? Having a balance and being fulfilled here. But what happened in the past here with what this person has done to you, it's still affecting you today. Okay? You just don't realize how much it's still affecting you, but it really is. It really is affecting you a lot here, making it where you are having to struggle, I want to say like 3 times as hard to reach your goals because of what somebody has put into your head. Somebody put something into your head that's not true, Aries, okay? It's not true, but it's so negative and it's so toxic that it's still affecting you today. Okay, it's still affecting you today. Spirit, give me some more clarification because we have it coming out. This is too much, Spirit. Let me get some verification here, guys. It's coming out twice. It's coming out in your present time, and it's coming out in your past as well. That this has been an issue, and it's because somebody put these thoughts there into your head. Um, this is somebody who had to be close to you in order for them to do this, right? Valley of Desk. Tell me more, Spirit, about the Seven of Cups, please. Whoa. I'm gonna take it because this is crazy. It keeps giving me this whole thing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with it. This could have been something from your childhood. Okay, this could be something from your childhood when you were much younger. Okay. Hmm. When you were very innocent. So you were very innocent. This is either when you were a child or in a time in your life when you were still very innocent, right? So maybe a young teenager or something. Okay. This could have been from a teacher, a very immature teacher that did this, or immature person, whoever it is. Somebody who didn't really know who they were as a person, somebody who didn't really have their act together, who was like trying to guide you here by putting this crazy toxicity into your head. They might have done this to you and then kept apologizing. So they would do things to you and then they continuously apologized. But that doesn't help because they kept doing the damage. They kept causing damage and trying to say like they cared, telling you that they cared about you, they're sorry. Yeah. They kept saying they were sorry and that they cared about you. So, you know what this is giving me the vibe of? It's like somebody telling you, "Oh, well, I did this for you because I'm doing it for your for for you to help you become like a better, stronger person. So I'm going to abuse you." I mean, they didn't say the word abuse, right? But they were saying like, I had to do this because I'm helping you toughen up. I had to, do all these nasty things to you because I'm making you a stronger person. I'm helping you get a thicker skin, that kind of thing. They would apologize and then try to tell you that they did these terrible things to you because they cared about you, right? And the thing is now you're still suffering from what they've done. It's like you were a very dependable punching bag for this person. You were a yeah, that's what it is. You were a dependable punching bag for this person, an emotional punching bag for this person, for a very toxic person. Could have been a Cancer, could have also been another Aries, or a Cancer who has Aries in their chart. Hmm. Could also be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Okay. Hmm. So you really tried really hard here to stay focused on something. You really tried to. So this is something that you were doing. No, this is something you're doing it right now. So right now you are being very focused on completing something for yourself. Okay, like you are very determined here now in the present time, right? Right now you're trying to stay on task on doing something. And it might be something that's very boring, okay? Or something that you feel like is very boring, right? So this is, you're working on something right now that's going to lead to something bigger, but right now nothing's like really happening with it because you're going through a boring period. Um like you might be having to learn something, you're trying to figure out a puzzle. Maybe you're trying to start a new business here, start a new career, go into a new field, or you're just trying to learn something new, right? But you're going through a boring period about doing it, right? So like let's just say like you want to become an electrician, and right now you're having to memorize a bunch of city codes, right? Boring stuff, right? It's kind of like that. Like you're going through a period where what what you're trying to do or wanting to succeed in, you have to go through this part. You have to learn something here that's so boring. And the thing is that this negative stuff that is going through your mind appears to be affecting you because it was affecting you in the past, right? And it's still affecting you today. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Like it's still affecting you till this day what this person has done to you. This person has scarred you. Yeah. This person has scarred you, and the scars are so deep that they have been pretty much a part of your personality now because you were so young when this person did these things to you that is actually has become part of your personality. Okay? So you're realizing that this person did those things to you because that person had an agenda. Okay? That person had an agenda. And at the time when you were around this person, you weren't listening to your intuition, right? At that time, because you wanted to believe that that person, they were doing these terrible things to you because, they cared about you. They were, you really wanted to believe the lies that they were saying, right? And you did. You did. You believed them. You didn't listen to your intuition when, your intuition was saying, hey, something's wrong here. This ain't right. You know, you have a new beginning coming in here. This is what's being illuminated, okay? Just so you know, this is why the sun card is out. This is what you are going through, and you don't realize, okay? I don't know if I showed that to you, but this is why this card is here, because this is what is being shown to you. This is what's coming out for you. So you can have this opportunity, okay? You're struggling, okay, and you've been struggling for a long, long time, right? And this is why this has to come out now to help you learn how to be able to move forward from here, right? Yes. You you do need to start seeing yourself in a new way, okay? Um you're going to be celebrating, just so you know. You're definitely going to be celebrating here. But you do need to practice on looking at yourself in the mirror and looking at yourself in a new way. Not the image that this person has put into your head, not the image that this person told you who you are, or who this, you know what I'm saying? Like that toxicity that this person put in your head. You got to look in the mirror and just really study yourself as a person, because it looks like when you look in the mirror you're seeing what this person has pointed out to you to see, or what they put into your head that you should see when you look at yourself, right? That's what I'm getting. So now you need to turn everything around, and now this person might not, I don't think this person's still in your energy. I would be surprised if they are. It's not telling me if they are or not, okay? But the point is now you're an adult, right? Now is the time that you need to go into the restroom, wherever you are, go look in the mirror and really look at yourself and try to visualize Just pretend like you have never seen yourself before. You are a new person, a new discovery that you never met yourself before, and reintroduce yourself to yourself. Does that make sense? So you can see who you really are, not what this person has put into your head to tell you who you are. Okay? That's what's coming out in this reading. That's what's coming out in the open here. There's an opportunity here coming for you, a celebration. Okay? We have the Ace of Potions coming out for you with the Two of Candles. Okay. So, with this newfound way of looking at yourself, I see you moving forward. I see you moving forward in a very positive way. So, it's all about taking back your power. When you go back into the restroom or wherever you're going to look at yourself, rediscover yourself. And by doing that, take your power back. That's what Spirit wants you to do here. Take your power back. This person took a part of you away from you. Okay? Now, you're going to see progress here because that's what I'm getting. You're going to start seeing progress here. Okay? You're going to be able to start planning your future, and you're going to be able to start making up your mind, making decisions, right? You're going to be able to make decisions for yourself. You're going to be able to make plans for yourself here. You're going to learn how to get out of your comfort zone. That's why I feel like this happened to you when you were really young. Um, Apparently, what this person has put into your head has actually become part of your comfort zone. You've become comfortable with accepting or telling yourself that you are what this person has told you you are. You've become comfortable in that, okay? Now's the time. Spirit wants you to get out of that mindset. Spirit wants you to get out of your comfort zone because you've been there so long that you have become comfortable with it. Now you need to break that, okay? Yeah. Hmm. You gotta make a plan. Spirit is saying to make a plan here. Part of the plan is reevaluating yourself and looking at yourself differently. That's part of the plan. What else is the plan here, Spirit? And celebrate. Celebrate yourself as a person. Celebrate your uniqueness, right? Celebrate yourself. Spirit, tell me more. What about this plan? Ooh. Oh. Wow. These are pretty strong cards. Okay. I was not expecting this. Um, this person never treated you right, okay? That's for sure. This person never treated you right. It does look like you're going to realize that this person was in some kind of competition with you, okay? There was a lot of deception here. What I'm seeing here is you're going to have to end that relationship. So that tells me that this person's still around you, okay? Because it's telling me that you're going to have to end that relationship, get out of that relationship. I'm also seeing you have an inability to cope, okay? So this might be something that's going to end up hurting you severely. See what's at the bottom of the deck. I feel like it's going to emotionally drain you, okay? Emotionally leave you completely empty. Um so this is going to be extremely traumatic for you. Look what's coming out next. This might have been done to you when you were a child, but this is definitely something that's going to drain you emotionally here, okay? I'm going to flip those around. Um yeah, this is going to be something that it's going to be really hard for you. It's going to cause you a lot of grief. So it's not really telling me who this person is to you, but it must have been somebody who had something to do with your upbringing. Somebody who, because the reason why I feel this way is because this part of you is so ingrained. It's so much of a part of who you are today that this person has to be like a main caregiver when you were a child, a mother, a grandmother, a father, a grandfather, whoever it was that you spent a lot of time with as a child. Could be even a sibling, right? An older sibling. So this is somebody that you have a bond with, despite how much how toxic this person was. I mean, when you're a child, you don't know, you don't see people and think, oh my God, you're toxic, especially when you're very young, 5, 6 years old, 4 years old. You don't, or 3 years old, okay, because I'm seeing 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. You don't really, you don't see them that way. You just see, papa or dad or pops or whatever you call them, right? Mom, dad, whatever, right? You don't really see them as being toxic people when you're that young. It's not until you get older and then you start realizing and you start maturing and you start accepting things about yourself and you start like where you are at right now, where you want to start making changes in your life, right? Because that's where you are right now. You're very determined. Okay, I see you as being very determined, very ambitious, and ready to get yourself together and get your life together. And you're on this journey, right? You want to make the best of it. That's what I'm seeing. You want to make the best of it, right? The thing is that when somebody is this close to you, it could be heartbreaking when you start realizing the damage that that person has done to you and why that person did the things they did to you. It's like you're being re-traumatized or re-damaged, okay? I'm not seeing necessarily traumatized. It's the feeling I'm getting from this that you were traumatized, okay? But it's definitely something that's going to cause you a lot of grief. It's going to be a hard process, okay? So it's like you're going to look in the mirror and you'll be like, why did they tell me I was this or I was that? It's like they put this very negative ideas into your head, and you're gonna go in and you're gonna be like, I'm a good person, or I'm a smart person, I'm a good person, I'm a sweet person, and you're gonna realize you're gonna give yourself a label because that's what you do when you become an adult, right? You have to wash away that stuff, but and it sounds so easy when I say it like that, but when you're going through it, it's difficult, right? It's hard. It's not easy. It can be very painful. So when you're going through this, okay, I would highly suggest that you find somebody, a friend, or somebody that you could be around as a distraction. Okay, you don't have to share what you're doing with that person unless you want to. But I would highly suggest that you go out, okay? Do something that normally would bring you joy. Even if it doesn't bring you joy when you're doing this. For instance, I'll give you an example. If you enjoy going to the movies and you're going to this and you're like, why did this person do this to me? I love them. Why would they say these things to me? Why would they put these kinds of ideas in you're going to go to that where you're going to start questioning things, right? And the more you question it, you're going to answer because you're putting the pieces together, right? So even if you go to the movies and normally you would enjoy the movie, but this time you're not going to enjoy it. I want you to know that that's normal, okay? Or say if you enjoy playing basketball, right? And you're going to this and you go play basketball and you don't enjoy it. The point is spirit wants you to push yourself through, okay? So just because you didn't enjoy it right after you go through this, spirit doesn't want you to stop. Keep going. Keep going. Okay? So I'll give you a timestamp so you can understand what I'm saying. You go through this process, right? Because you're going to go through it already. So that happens on, let's say, Halloween, right? And you are right now, right? And you do this all the way into Thanksgiving. Keep going. Keep doing what makes you happy, even if it doesn't bring you joy in the moment. Just keep going. Keep pushing yourself through. I guarantee you, eventually, you will start enjoying the things that used to give you joy before. Okay? It's just because of this that you're going through that you're not going to feel joy, but you will feel and you should feel a little lighter after participating in something that brings you joy. Okay? So, like if it's movies and you go to movies and you come home and you're like you feel a little better, not much, but a little better than you did before you went to the movies, it's okay. Plan to go back again and go see something else. Okay? Even if you're staring at the screen and your mind keeps thinking back about what this toxic person did to you, okay? Even if you're there, keep trying to push yourself to live in the now. It's very important that you do this because if you don't do this, Aries, you're going to cause yourself to go into a deep depression and you're going to end up suffering more down the road, okay? Excuse me. I hope I'm making sense. So push yourself to keep going, okay? Regardless. Because you're going to uncover a lot of secrets. Because you're older and your mind is going to be able to put the pieces together in a way that you were not able to in the past. And this process can be a very difficult process to go through, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get out of this reading. This is for somebody. I know it sounds very personal. Sounds like a personal reading, but that's why I'm going to go ahead and get out of it. And guys, catch me in the next one, okay? I hope this helps you hearing this message from Spirit, and I hope it helps guide you, okay? Don't forget to share and like and subscribe if you haven't. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.